Okay, now where did it spit us out? Oh, looks like we have enemies outside. Interesting.
I guess this is what Edgewater's gonna look like in a couple years.
You take us to the nicest places, Captain.
Now, what kind of gear do I have on? Let's put my fighting clothes on here. Let's do the handgun. Extra handgun damage.
Okay.
Oh, damn. Now, these guys are weak to plasma damage. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, it's working. Go down, Manta Queen. Okay, now I'm going to change up my weapons and get my flamethrower out. Because that worked really well on these things before.
That's the last of them.
Alright, we good? Herpetophobia. After too many encounters with mana pillars and manosaurs, you're not quite yourself when they attack. That's fine. Let's take the perk point. I'm not really afraid of those guys too much. Let's get the other extra base armor. Worth it. Now, what were they attacking? They were eating a Raptidon. Nice. Are they inside? Can we even get in? Yes, we can. Can hear a swarm.
Down they go.
Let's see what the hell they were doing in here. Put on our lockpicking clothes. I'm gonna have to go through all my gear later. Inferno Scythe, nice. A lot of ammo just laying around over here. Lemon slap. Nice. Oh. We're gonna have to sell some of our consumables too, or store them at least. This terminal is the sole property of Z Blackwood. Journal entries. Something stinks about these evac prep procedures. I know the Taros were expensive, but shipping them out of here isn't going to be easy. Even the hunters are recommending we let them loose outside the gates. I don't get why we're taking them with us anyway. Someone up the chain must really believe in the project. I'm copying my meeting notes for posterity. Still can't shake this feeling that they're hiding something. Called the meeting to discuss preparations for our imminent departure. Pauline platitudes assurance that nobody's being fired, explains that jobs await us all on Terra too. More platitudes. Top management is very pleased with Project Ptero and wants to ensure its assets are preserved, so the project isn't being scuttled. No, just moved off Terra 1. But how will we transport the Teros? Hunters will assist. It's hard enough getting them in cages in the first place. What about the Raptidons? We've seen more and more around town. Assurances that the Raptidons are not interested in the Pteros, but the hunters are saying no more about the Pteros. Floor is now open to general questions. How many shuttles are incoming? We don't know. Okay, interesting. We're fucked. Shuttle landed on the pad. We started moving Ptero cages. Some of them broke. Birds everywhere, talons everywhere, even the clipped ones. Turns out they can run. Who knew? When the Raps got in, I don't know how. Must be a hole in the wall somewhere. Maybe they can dig. Fuck. They were all over the Pteros at first, and then us. Summoner and the other upper management were already on the shuttle. Raps got near the pad. Someone panicked. They left us. Void take their black hearts. They left us. Got a few homes stabilized, but it isn't going to last. Raps everywhere. They caught scent of what's in the bottling plant, and now they're nesting. We need to move. Going to have to book it south across the bridge. Cordon off half the town. I've been trying to hail corporate, but none of my messages are getting through. I don't think help's coming. Cecil insists corporate wouldn't abandon us, but I saw that shuttle. There wasn't enough room for us and the birds. Someone up there made a decision, and it wasn't for our well-being. Rotten bastards. I'll make it out of this mess. I'm coming for them. Wow. This is where we came out from. Now we're in a little town. Let's check all the possible buildings. I like how my companions don't block me when they stand in the doorway. That's awesome.
Here we go. Here we go. No.
Go ahead and pull the old assault rifle out. Hell no, nobody's gonna clean this up. That was like a named enemy there. Wow. Okay, let's change up my weapons here. We already have a plasma pistol and a regular pistol. Where's that sniper at? Let's sort by damage. Hunting rifle ultra. That's what we need. Oh, it landed right here. Great. Let's kill the remaining guys.
Wow! Great work!
Before we leave, we have to make sure we check everything. Gyro site. I thought that was a ladder. Focus it all. Capsule. Purple berry police helmet. Cost of bribes -10. And it's pristine. Wow. Wildlife examination report. Report written by Rizzo wildlife specialist regarding Project Patero. It lists concerns that the higher than average volume of predatory corpses may be attracting local wildlife, combined with the alluring purple berry aroma coming from the Cascadia bottling plant. The engineer worries that raptidons may be encroaching ever closer to the walls. The walls are theoretically sound. The engineer warns that they're relatively shallow and that particular clever raptidons could possibly dig beneath. And that's exactly what happened. He got in. Let's clear out this middle building. If we can find a way. Is there a way in? Nice. Nice work. Looks like there's a big bad guy in here. No, it's just a small one.
Nice! That's the last of them.
Just a small one. bottling plant here, looks like. Got a workbench. All right, 90. Oh my goodness. We're not going to be able to get through there. I wish we could. Dead thugs everywhere. Okay, well, I think this place is looted. Let's get the hell out of here. Call it a day.
Here we go. I see it now.
Did you get a double? No, that one's still alive.
Don't mess with us.
They hide something back here? They did. Looks like something we can climb up. No, maybe not. Maybe not. All right, ladies. Let's do this thing.
You take real good care of your pistol, Dr. Fenhill.
I oughta. It's kept me alive this long.
I mean, you treat it nice. Makes me happy to see, because I feel the same way about my wrench.
Look, it's a tool that does a job. Feelings got nothing to do with it.
Let's go. Okay, so we need to...
Huh? Oh, I am alert and awake. Not to worry. I take our ship's security highly seriously.
Let's store some stuff that we don't need. Starting with armor. We're gonna keep that. Persuade +5. Do we have other things that can persuade? We have another persuade +5, 29. 19. So we can go ahead and store that. Do we have any ranged weapon skills? We already have something like that, so we're going to head and probably store that as well. We have helmets to deal with. Hack +5, that might be important. Science +3. Persuade +5. Handgun +5, sneak +5. Cost of bribes -10%. Probably really not going to need that. Let's go ahead and store it. Persuade +7. That means we can get rid of this. Heavy, we have a 38 heavy helmet. And a... Is there another heavy? Science +3. Do we already have one like that? Science +3, 26. Let's go ahead and store one of those. Tech skills. We have pretty high tech skills. We don't need that. Dialogue skills. We already have that. Although +5. +5. I kind of like the way that looks better, so we're going to go ahead and store that. We have a 22 heavy. Let's go down and see if we can mod that up a little bit. This guy has a 26 helmet. 26. 36. 13. She only has a level 13. Let's go ahead and tinker with that that one helmet. This one. It's pretty cheap, actually. There we go. Now it's pretty good. This is the one we're wearing. Now that's at 49. And then we are also wearing this. That's getting expensive. Ooh. Okay. Let's go ahead and equip Ellie with that. And her armor is only a level 12. Let's see if we can get her a better armor. 29. Defense skills. Let's give her that. The retrofitted we could probably get rid of at this point. Let's take a look at our science weapon. Can we mod that? I don't think we can. Can we tinker? We can tinker with our science weapon. Can do more damage. It's not really about doing damage, though. It's a long gun. See if we can tinker with our flamethrower a little bit. Which one do we want to tinker with? Which one do we want to break down? Vortex mace? Nah. Pistol. Break all these down. And then we can tinker. Actually, let's mod one of our assault rifles. Level 17. Let's mod one of our assault rifles to do shock. Oh, we already have that. Awesome. It doesn't look like... Oh, here we go. Level 20. Let's repair all our equipped. So now we have electricity assault rifle, which is good. Let's see if we can store a bunch of our consumables. That we may not need. There's a lot of alcohol we don't need. A lot of stuff. We do not need 16 of those. Guarantee you that. Okay, that'll be fine for now. Cannot believe we have a science weapon now. That's awesome.
I have received a transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw. Welcome back, Captain.
Let's listen to the message.
I have received a transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw. Beginning playback now.
What? Oh, is this on? Oh, it's on right now. Oh, blast. Hello? I'm trying to reach the captain of the Unreliable. I'll keep this short lest I get caught. Please return to Roseway as soon as you can. I have an item of great value that you'll be interested in. Now, how does this blasted thing turn off? Damn engineers never label these toggles clearly. Is it the...
The transmission is complete, Captain.
Thank
See
you.
you soon, Captain.
So clearly we need to go to Roseway. Is that on Cilia or Monarch? No, maybe it's on Cilia. Here we go. Let's go to Roseway real quick before we forget, because it clearly did not label a task
We're
for
now
us.
in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Let's take the boys.